she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never out of my lane.
Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Amani Janae. If you are new here, if you are, thank you so much for clicking on this video. This is such an interesting video for you guys to get in tune with and find my channel on, because we're going to be spilling some tea. I am going to be doing a life update while I am getting ready for the day. So I've already done my makeup and everything, so I'm just going to be basically putting this look together while we discuss some topics on what's happening with me and what are my next steps and goals. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a thumbs up and let's get straight on into it. All right, you guys, so let's get started. I actually have to do my makeup so I can go meet my friend, and we're gonna shoot some content together and do some like admin behind the scenes type of work. So I'm not gonna list the products that I'm gonna be using, but if you guys are interested, I will link them below. I am not a makeup guru by any means whatsoever. I'm just gonna do like very light makeup. I just wanted to tell you guys exactly what's been going on with me, catch you guys up. So that's kind of what we're gonna be doing. Starting with the most important piece of information that I feel like I should give you, because I really focus my channel on career development and career transitions and everything. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I am not working for my previous company anymore. I am unemployed corporately. So, that's not even a word, but I do not have a corporate job anymore. I am still working. And I know you guys are probably like, what are you going to be doing for work now? And, you know, everything like that. But to be honest with you, I am not going to be looking for a job for a little bit. I am going to take the plunge and do what I always wanted to do, which is to be a business owner and to go after my dreams, pursue what I actually want, at least spend like 6 months to a year to see where it goes. And then after that, if I decide to go back to work, then I will do it. But right now, I just want to actually pursue what I actually desire. So what is it that I desire? You're probably like, okay, well, get to the point. Like, you gave us all this information about joining the tech industry, and now you're not going to be in the tech industry. Technically, I'm still going to be in the tech industry. It's just going to be a different sector. So you guys know that I have been taking a digital marketing class, which I have thoroughly enjoyed from start to finish. I knew from the very beginning, even when I was in school, that I wanted to do marketing. I thought it would be easier to transition into marketing, even though my degree did not focus in marketing. It still focused in business. For those of you who don't know, I majored in business management with a concentration in entrepreneurship. So obviously entrepreneurship is something that I always wanted to pursue in the first place, but I just never actually went for it. And specifically, I wanted to do marketing. So my camera was about to die, but I was saying, even when I was still in school and I was interning in the insurance industry, I asked, you know, the company, the people who I was working with, like, how can I get into marketing? And they said that there wasn't really any way to transition into marketing from what I was doing, which was being a claims adjuster. And, you know, I just kind of got comfortable in my role and what I was doing. I enjoyed the internship and mostly the people that I worked with. But I knew the job itself was not something that I wanted to do, which was why I had left that job last year, because I had spent 2 years. I wasn't being allowed basically to move out of the department that I was in, and I was just kind of feeling stuck, which what the department that I was in the auto claims department, and I was just feeling stuck, and I literally, it was making me so miserable, even though I was making good money. So I had to get out. And by doing that, I decided to take a role in the tech industry, but it was actually paying me less. So I took a pay cut to move to a different job just to get out of the current situation that I was in. And in the beginning, I loved my new job. Like, I was working in payroll, as you guys know. If you guys have been watching my implementation consultant vlogs, then you guys know that I moved into payroll. So I was working as a implementation consultant within payroll in the tech industry. So, but that job, I was like, I liked it because it gave me the more freedom. Like, I didn't have to be on the phones all day, which was what I hated about my claims adjuster job. I have to talk to people and be on the phones and in queue like all freaking day. And I hate talking on the phone. Like, I literally hate it. First of all, I'm already very much an introverted person as is. And I don't like necessarily having to speak to people all day. Like, I'll do meetings and stuff, and I'll run meetings like I was doing at my implementation job. But being in queue on the phone all day, like, was draining the life out of me. So that's why I had to leave insurance. And although implementation gave me the flexibility to just run my own meetings and do my own schedule, the work itself turned out to be something that I necessarily didn't want to do, and I didn't want it to take over my whole life, and I would have to work so much overtime just to, you know, make ends meet. Because not even make ends meet, well, yeah, for the first half of the year that I was there, I was struggling to make ends meet because I took the pay cut, and, you know, I still had my apartment and stuff, so I had to work overtime just to, like, be able to live and function the way that I was at my old job. So that's why I moved back home to help me, you know, save some money and stuff. But then, you know, I have to live at home now. So it's like a lose-lose situation that I'm putting myself in. At least if I'm making less money, it's not so bad because I wasn't making that much in my previous role. And the reason why I left was because they let me go. To be completely honest, they let me go before I was ready. No, let's start over. So what happened was I went to work, what day was it? I don't know, on Tuesday. And this was after, like, we had a whole debacle about my whereabouts. So what led up to this was I had missed one of my client calls, the first client call that I have ever missed before, and my job literally went crazy. Like, they were giving me a whole interrogation about where I was, my whereabouts, and even though I told them that I had an emergency, like, it wasn't enough, and they kept badgering me, asking me a million questions. I felt like I was in an interrogation in, like, a police office. Like, you know how they bring prisoners to the freaking, like, video room so they can confess? Like, I felt like it was an interrogation like that. So it was making me extremely uncomfortable. So, and for this to be like a first time that this ever happened to me, that it was just extreme. So I felt like I didn't want to be in that type of environment, and I didn't like the way that management was handling the situation and me as a person. It felt like they were downgrading me as a person, and I just didn't appreciate being treated like that. So I knew that I wanted to leave. Between this situation happening and when I actually left took like a week. So I had prayed even the previous week before this even happened. I was like asking God, like, what should I do about this job? I know I want to step out on faith. I want to pursue what I want to do. I want to be like, I want to live in my purpose, and I want to enjoy the work that I do. Like, I'm still young. Like, I don't want to waste time in jobs and roles that I don't see myself in long term. So I'm praying and asking you to guide me and just give me a sign on what I should do. So after this happened and after the interrogation, I had wrote up my resignation letter. I wasn't going to leave though until maybe the end of the year. So I wrote up the resignation letter. I put my end date on there, which was sometime in December. And this was on Monday, not this past Monday, but like a couple weeks ago. I wrote up my resignation letter because, one, I didn't like how they were treating me, and I just felt like it was time for me to step out on faith and do my own thing. So I was ready to take that risk, even though it would take my main income stream away. But again, they weren't paying me much anyway, so I felt like if I put all of my focus into my new business and what I want to actually do, then I can easily make up the money that I was getting paid there in my own business. So that was my plan. I was planning on leaving. This is getting really long-winded, but I was planning on leaving the job at the end of the year, and the next day they decided it was time for me to leave now, just from this one incident. So they said that they were going to separate employment from me, and that I was still going to get paid till the end of the day, yada, yada, yada. This was literally the day after I wrote my resignation letter that I was going to leave anyway. I didn't tell them anything about that. I didn't do anything. Like right after this conversation, I literally just shut my laptop and took the rest of the day to like take in the information and, you know, take it in that I was actually getting what I wanted and getting the answers to my prayers so fast and quickly that it really didn't make sense to me. And it didn't really register to me that, one, that I wanted it to be on my own terms when I left. And even though I felt like it was on my own terms, it still wasn't, because they were the ones who said, you're gonna leave now, even though I was planning on leaving at the end of the year. It took a couple paychecks from me and just a couple of, you know, extra money that I could have been making. But this is literally what I wanted. This is what I asked for. This is the answer to my prayers. I prayed for weeks. I cried about it. I was like, I really don't want to do this anymore. Please give me a sign. And God showed out and gave me the sign. He said, since you want this so bad, I need you to make it work. So I'm just going to speed up this process, and I'm going to let you do everything that you want and desire for yourself starting today. So that's kind of what happened. It was like kind of like a mutual decision, I guess. As you can say, they didn't know that I was planning on leaving. They can read that letter because I wrote it in my work laptop. So when I return my work laptop and they go through it, they can then read it. I didn't mention it at all. I don't even think I said anything, to be honest. I was just like, okay, like this just isn't for me, and I'm just going to pursue another opportunity, which is the opportunity that I've made for myself. So end of story. I am just going to be working for myself. I am creating a business. I am trying to be a social media manager that is still in the tech industry, technically, because I'm still going to be doing stuff online, working online, and freelancing and stuff. So you'll see in my next vlog, I'm doing a day in the life as a new entrepreneur. So you'll see about everything that I'm doing in that vlog. But yeah, that's kind of what happened and why I'm self-employed so quickly. Because I know this is just like sprung onto me like real quick. But what are we gonna do? We're gonna push forward and make it work. So this is everything that I wanted. But I did want to talk to you guys about my life in Atlanta as well. I know I said I wasn't gonna do like crazy amount of makeup, but we're doing a little something. But yeah, my life in Atlanta, I love the city of Atlanta. There's just always so much to do here, and it's always like everybody that I've met has been so genuine and nice. Like, I've made really good friends here, so I'm really happy about that, because that's all I wanted, was to make an effort to meet people, because I'm a very like introverted person, and it takes a lot for me to like connect with people and actually go and make an effort to meet them. But I made an effort, and I actually really love the people that I met. Just using a random lipstick. This is from L'Oreal that I got like years ago, but I love the color combination that it makes with that NYX liner. Is this even NYX? No, this is just a beauty supply. Oh, it is NYX. And this is in the color Club Hopper. So Club Hopper is the lip liner that I use, and this is what it looks like. Very pretty. And this is L'Oreal. I don't know what exactly the lipstick is, but it is in the color 800. Here you go. 800, and it is called the Ferris Nude. So love that combination. But anyways, I love the people that I've met here. A lot of the people here are go-getters, which is what has inspired me also to also be a go-getter and go after what I want. Like, people here work for themselves. They have their businesses. They work as influencers, content creators, everything that I desire and dream to be. So I just find that there's a lot of inspiration here. And even the people that I met who have like 9-to-5 jobs, they're in jobs or careers that benefit them or that they really love. So like, one of my close friends works for Delta. She gets free flights and everything, and she loves her job. I think she works in project management. And then my other friend, she works at Facebook, and I know she works in project management. So they actually love their jobs. I know those are big name companies, and they treat their employees well, from what I gather at least. So they don't have any complaints. So I do have people who have, you know, I do have friends that do love their 9-to-5 jobs. I just couldn't relate to it, and also because I was underpaid and undervalued. Now I just feel like I can just be happy and do what I want by doing my own thing. But yeah, I just want a job that I can do, that I can see myself in long term, so I don't have to keep switching around. So that is the kind of motivation that I saw out here and that I have. And then some of my other friends are content creators, like the girl Leah, who I'm about to meet up with. She quit her job recently. It's been like a month. So she can be a full-time content creator, but she does UGC, which, if you guys don't know what UGC is, it's user-generated content. So you don't have to be an influencer for this type of content. You can just make the content for brands to use and post as content on their own social media pages. So you would make the content, send it to the brand, and they will post it on their social media page, or they would just run it as an ad. So that is the kind of content that she does, and that's also the type of content that I'm going to be dabbling into as well. But I'm going to also be doing full social media management, managing small businesses, social Instagram profiles, and I'll probably lean into the YouTube side as well, because I love YouTube. So I might do some editing and, you know, just some YouTube work on the side for them. But my main focus right now is going to be Instagram. So I'm going to be working on building their online presence, running their social media accounts, creating content for them, planning, scheduling, creating strategies, stuff like that. So that's kind of what my new role is going to be, and I'm super excited about that. But yeah, that's kind of how Atlanta is, and that's where I'm getting all my inspiration from some of my boss babe friends. My friends kill it out here. So love that for them. There's also the pressure that we have out here to keep up. So I know that's like a big thing, but pressure to keep up is real. Like I felt it even when I was working my job. Clearly it's because they weren't like paying pretty much anything. So I felt pressure to like, I wanted a new car, I wanted a new apartment, I wanted, you know, just to live the life of luxury, because everybody here is living the life of luxury. Like, I know not everybody, but those are the people that I see. Like everybody has driving like nice cars. You know, I drive like a little Ford, and it's just like, it makes me want to go so hard. And I couldn't even, if I still had my job, I couldn't pursue really the things that I wanted, because the raises, you know, corporate raises be like, what, 2%? So it's not going to get me to where I want to be in the first place. So they're just going and doing so many things, and at such a young age too. Like all you see is just like so much motivation, so many nice cars, so many people with businesses, so many people in real estate, so many people with like lash techs, nail techs, skincare businesses, estheticians, real estate agents, Airbnb owners. Like it's so much out here. I've just met a lot of like nice, really cool people, and they just inspire me to go after what I want. So I can't focus on getting to other people's dreams, especially if it's not leading me to the life that I desire. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at now. All right, you guys, so I am back. I'm dressed. I just have this black turtleneck sweater on with some light colored jeans. You can see just some light colored jeans. I'm going to just put my coat on just so I can get a cute little fall aesthetic picture at the coffee shop. So the goal is to do a reel there, some photos there, edit this video while I'm there as well. So that's kind of the plan. Anyways, I know this was a super long-winded video. If you watched till the end, thank you so much. And if you liked it, please make sure to give me a thumbs up, as it helps me out so much. I'm definitely going to be vlogging my new process into becoming a social media manager and UGC creator. So if you guys are interested in that type of content, then please stick around. We have lots of videos and vlogs and everything coming up. I'm going to do how I'm creating my website, how I'm doing my systems, how I'm doing my pricing. Like, if you guys are interested in entrepreneurship, small business type of content, then stay tuned, because we got a lot of that coming. So that is the type of content that's coming up. That is my new life now, and I'm really excited to share it with you. So if you guys are interested, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Know it's all